The words you speak are far more powerful than you often realize. They are not just sounds or casual expressions. They are declarations that shape your reality. From the moment you open your mouth, you are either inviting life or inviting limitation. Every word carries energy, and that energy travels into the atmosphere of your day, affecting not only your mindset, but also the circumstances around you. When you choose to speak blessings over your day, over your work, over your relationships, even over the challenges you face, you are actively participating in the creation of your life. Life is responsive to the faith and intention behind your words. It listens to what you declare and moves in alignment with your spoken truth. Imagine waking up and immediately declaring, today I will walk in favor. Today, peace will guide my heart. Today, I will see opportunities where others see obstacles. These are not empty phrases. These are seeds of change. They have the power to shift your perspective and realign your energy with positivity. The words you speak in the morning set the tone for the hours that follow. If you start your day with complaints, fears, or doubts, those words will echo in your mind and shape your actions in ways that reinforce negativity. On the other hand, if you intentionally speak life, hope, and blessings, you are planting the foundation for a day filled with grace, provision, and divine favor. It is important to understand that speaking blessings is not about pretending life is perfect or ignoring difficulty. It is about acknowledging that even in the midst of challenges, you have authority over your response. You can choose words that elevate your spirit and the spirits of those around you. When you speak blessings, you are not just impacting yourself. You are creating an atmosphere of positivity for others to thrive in. Your words carry influence in ways you may never fully see, reaching people and situations far beyond your immediate understanding. The power of words also requires consistency. It is not a one-time act, but a daily commitment. The more you practice speaking blessing, the more natural it becomes. Your language shifts from fear-based reactions to faith-based declarations. You begin to notice opportunities, solutions, and favor that you may have previously overlooked. Words have the power to break chains, heal wounds, and bring encouragement where it is most needed. They can change the trajectory of your day, your week, and even your life. Every morning presents a new opportunity to harness this power. You can rise with intention, using your words as instruments of transformation. Speak blessings over yourself, over your loved ones, over your work, and over the unseen circumstances that lie ahead. Each word is a spark. And when combined with faith, it ignites the atmosphere around you with purpose, hope, and unstoppable moment. Every morning brings with it a fresh opportunity to speak life into your circumstances. Day declarations are not just motivational phrases. They are intentional statements of faith and purpose. When you consciously declare peace over your mind, courage over your heart, clarity over your decisions, and favor over your day, you are setting a spiritual and mental tone that carries you through every challenge and triumph. These declarations are like planting flags in your life, marking territory that belongs to hope, abundance, and divine guidance. The beauty of daily declarations is that they remind you of your authority. You were created with the ability to influence your reality through words. When you wake up and intentionally declare, today I will walk in purpose. Today, opportunities will find me. Today, favor will surround me. You are not merely wishing for good things to happen. You are actively participating in the creation of your life. You are sending a clear signal to the universe, to your spirit, and to your environment that you are ready to embrace the blessings that are waiting for you. Daily declarations also work to align your thoughts with your intentions. Too often we start the day distracted by fear, doubt, or worry, and these negative patterns shape our choices before we even have a chance to take control. By declaring your intentions aloud, you create a mental and spiritual framework that guides your actions. Your mind begins to focus on solutions instead of problems, on opportunities instead of obstacles, and on hope instead of despair. Words are like seeds, and daily declarations are the water and sunlight that allow those seeds to grow. The more consistently you speak them, the stronger and more resilient your mindset becomes. It's also important to understand that daily declarations are an act of faith. You are speaking life into situations that may not yet show results. You are choosing to affirm blessings, favor, and success even when circumstances seem uncertain. This is where transformation begins. By declaring it, you align yourself with the outcome you desire, and you open the door for divine guidance, creativity, and breakthrough to manifest. Your words become a bridge between your current reality and the life you are moving toward. Daily declarations impact not only your internal world, but also your external world. The energy you radiate influences the people around you. When you start the day with intentional words of hope and encouragement, you inspire those you encounter. You create an environment of positivity and possibility. The atmosphere responds to your declarations, and the more you practice them, the more natural it becomes to live with intention, confidence, and spiritual authority. So every morning, rise with purpose. Speak life over yourself, your family, your work, and the unseen circumstances ahead. Declare peace where there is worry, courage where there is fear, clarity where there is confusion, and favor where there is uncertainty. These daily declarations are the foundation upon which your day and ultimately your life is built. Through consistent practice, your words will not only shape your day, but will shape the very trajectory of your destiny. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools you have, and yet too often is overlooked. Beginning your day with gratitude is not just a polite gesture. It is a spiritual practice that opens the door to abundance, joy, and favor. When you intentionally acknowledge the blessings in your life, your breath, your health, your family, your opportunity, you are aligning yourself with a higher frequency, a mindset that attracts more of what is good and life-giving. Gratitude shifts your focus from what is lacking to what is already present, and that shift creates space for even greater blessings to enter your life. Think about the simple act of saying, thank you for this day, thank you for the strength to rise, thank you for the opportunities ahead. These words may seem small, but they carry enormous power. They signal to your spirit that you recognize the hand of goodness at work in your life, even before tangible results appear. Gratitude is not dependent on circumstances. It is a declaration of faith, a way of acknowledging that despite challenges, there is still much to be celebrated. This recognition transforms your perspective and your experience, because when your eyes are open to the blessings around you, you see possibilities instead of problems, solutions instead of obstacles. Gratitude also primes your mind for creativity and clarity. When you start the day by giving thanks, your mental space becomes lighter, free from the weight of negativity, fear, and doubt. Your heart is aligned with hope, and your spirit becomes receptive to inspiration and guidance. The act of gratitude cultivates a sense of abundance. Even in situations where scarcity seems evident, it trains your mind to focus on what is working, what is moving forward, and what is within your control, which in turn empowers you to take decisive action. Moreover, gratitude has a ripple effect. When you live with a thankful heart, it influences the people around you. Your energy becomes contagious. Others feel encouraged, uplifted, and inspired in your presence. This creates an atmosphere where blessings are not just received, but also multiplied. Gratitude connects you to a higher power, to the people in your life, and to the opportunities that are waiting for you. It is a magnet for positivity, provision, and divine favor. Practicing gratitude daily is a conscious choice. It is a commitment to see the good, acknowledge it, and speak it into existence. When you make gratitude a habit, you begin to notice doors opening that you may have never expected. Relationships improve, challenges become manageable, and opportunities appear as if by divine timing. Your life begins to shift from a mindset of scarcity to one of abundance. So this morning, before you rush into your day, take a moment to thank the universe, Thank God. Thank yourself for the gift of life. Let your words of gratitude flow freely and watch as they open doors, attract blessings, and transform your day in ways you could never have imagined. Gratitude is not just a feeling. It is a declaration, a daily practice that sets the stage for a life filled with purpose, favor, joy on every word you speak. Every thought you nurture and every declaration you make is a seed planted in the soil of your life. Some seeds produce fear, doubt, and limitation, while others grow into blessings, opportunity, and transformation. When you intentionally plant positive seeds, you are choosing the life you want to live. You are taking responsibility for the energy you put into the world and for the impact your words and actions will have on your future. Planting positive seeds is not passive. It is a conscious, deliberate act of creation that shapes not only your day, but the trajectory of your life. Consider the words you speak each morning. When you say, I will walk in favor, I will experience peace, I will see opportunities in every situation, you are planting seeds of hope, courage, and possibility. These seeds begin to take root in your mind, influencing your attitude, your decisions, and your interaction over time. As you continue to nurture them with faith, consistency, and action, they grow into tangible results. Opportunities appear, relationships strengthen, and challenges become manageable. Your life begins to reflect the words you have sown, because the universe responds to the energy and intention behind them. Planting positive seeds also requires mindfulness. You must be aware of the words you allow to take root in your life. Negative self-talk, fear-based statements, and complaints are seeds of limitation. They grow silently but powerfully, shaping your experiences in ways you may not even notice. On the other hand, positive words, affirmations, and blessings create an environment of growth and opportunity. They strengthen your spirit, empower your actions, and influence the people and situations around you. Every day, you have the power to choose which seeds you will plant. And that choice determines the harvest you will reap. Faith and repetition are essential in this process. A single declaration of positivity may not instantly change your circumstances, but consistent planting creates momentum. Just like a farmer who tends to the soil, waters the plants, and waits patiently for the harvest, you must tend to your words and intentions. Speak blessings even when the situation seems uncertain. Speak courage when fear tries to take hold. Speak healing when you or someone you love is hurting. Over time, these seeds grow into a reality that reflects the hope and faith you have nurtured. Planting positive seeds also has a ripple effect beyond yourself. Your words and actions influence your environment, inspiring others to embrace positivity and hope. Your energy becomes contagious, creating a network of encouragement and growth. By choosing to plant positive seeds, you are not only transforming your life, but also impacting the lives of those around you. So rise each day with intention. Speak life, blessings, and purpose over yourself, your loved ones, and your endeavors. Plant seeds of faith, hope, and courage, and commit to nurturing them through your words and action. The harvest that follows will be a testament to your dedication, your mindset, and the power of the seeds you choose to sow. Negativity is one of the greatest thieves of joy, peace, and progress. It comes in many forms: fear, doubt, criticism, worry, or even the lingering weight of past disappointments. But here's the truth. Negativity only has power when you allow it to influence your thoughts, your words, and your actions. Every day presents a choice. You can either let negativity take root, or you can rise above it by intention. Speaking blessings, affirmations, and declarations of faith. Overcoming negativity begins the moment you decide that it will no longer dictate the outcome of your day. The first step in overcoming negativity is awareness. You must recognize when negative thoughts or words are creeping into your mind. Perhaps you start the morning with complaints about your circumstances or doubts about your ability to succeed. Maybe you allow fear to whisper, that the day will be challenging, or that your efforts will be in vain. These are seeds of limitation, and if left unchecked, they will grow and shape your action. But once you become aware, you have the power to redirect your mind, your speech, and your energy toward positivity and possibility. Speaking blessings over your day is one of the most effective ways to counter negativity. When you declare peace over your heart, courage over your spirit, and clarity over your decision, you are actively replacing fear with faith, doubt with confidence, and despair with hope. These words are not just motivational, they carry spiritual and psychological authority. They set the tone for how you perceive and respond to challenges. Instead of being consumed by what could go wrong, you are empowered to seek solutions, embrace opportunities, and navigate difficulties with strength. Consistency is crucial in this process. Overcoming negativity is not a one-time effort, it is a daily practice. Each morning, take deliberate steps to guard your mind, your words, and your actions. Surround yourself with reminders of hope, gratitude, and possibility. Speak life into your day, even if circumstances seem bleak. Affirm your purpose, your strength, and your ability to rise above obstacles. The more consistently you replace negative thoughts with positive declarations, the more naturally optimism and faith become your default mindset. Negativity can also be overcome by shifting your focus outward. Look for ways to encourage others, to offer support, and to speak blessings over the people in your life. When your energy is directed toward uplifting those around you, it strengthens your own spirit. Positivity begets positivity, and the act of blessing others creates a feedback loop of hope, gratitude, and joy that sustains you even in difficult times. Ultimately, overcoming negativity is a declaration of authority over your life. It is a choice to rise above fear, doubt, and discouragement. It is a decision to speak blessings, walk in faith, and embrace the possibilities that lie ahead. When you commit to this path, you discover a power within you that is unstoppable, a power that transforms your day, your relationships, and your destiny. Faith is not just a feeling or a belief, it is action. It is the bridge between hope and reality, the force that turns dreams into tangible results. Faith in action means that you do not merely wait for blessings to appear. You speak them, declare them, and live as if they are already present. It is the daily practice of aligning your thoughts, words, actions with the truth that goodness, provision, and favor are available to you. When you combine faith with action, you activate the power within you and invite the universe to respond to the declarations you make. To live in faith is to move boldly even when the path is uncertain. It is to take steps forward when fear whispers that you are not ready, when doubt tries to convince you that success is impossible, or when circumstances suggest that the outcome is unlikely. Faith in action is not passive, it is intentional. It requires courage to speak blessings over your life, over your work, over your family, and over your dreams. It requires consistency to make those declarations every morning, every moment, and in every situation. And it requires trust that even unseen forces are working in your favor when you take steps aligned with purpose and integrity. When you act in faith, you begin to notice doors opening that were previously hidden. Opportunities arise in unexpected ways. People come into your life to support your journey. Challenges transform into lessons, and obstacles become stepping stones. Your declarations, combined with your efforts, create momentum that propels you forward. Life begins to respond, not only to your intentions, but also to your readiness to receive and embrace the blessings that are already on their way. Faith without action remains dormant, but faith expressed through words and deeds becomes unstoppable. Faith in action also transforms your inner world. It strengthens your confidence, deepens your resilience, and cultivates a mindset of abundance. When you consistently speak blessings and act on them, you shift from a mindset of scarcity and fear to one of empowerment and hope. You no longer wait for circumstances to dictate your joy. Instead, you create your own reality through intentional declarations and purposeful steps. Every word of encouragement, every act of faith, and every positive decision compounds over time, building a life that reflects the power of aligned belief and action. Moreover, faith in action has a ripple effect on others. When you demonstrate courage, speak blessings, and live intentionally, you inspire those around you to do the same. Your actions become a testament to what is possible when faith is not just believed, but lived. You become a source of light, hope, and motivation for others who may be struggling to see the potential in their own lives. So, rise with purpose, speak blessings with confidence, and act with conviction. Let your faith guide your steps, empower your decisions, and transform your day into a living testimony of what is possible when belief meets action. Faith is not something you wait for. It's something you live, breathe, and declare every single day. When you do this, your life becomes a continuous flow of blessing, favor, and abundance that reflects the power of faith in motion.